Is it easier writing a song when you've got a clear subject, or is it harder because there's such a focus on what it's got to be about?
I think it's exciting when you go and see a film and you're basically looking for the small experience we've had with movies. You're sort of looking for the clues, really. You know, is it what's the score doing? Is it big? Is it swirling? Is it melodic? You know, how's the picture shot? Is it big and wide and expensive looking? And you get a sense of how dramatic it needs to be or how big or small it needs to be. And so you go away with all this information that you don't normally have when you're writing a song. So it kind of does half the job for you just seeing the visuals and watching the movie.
I think it's a great way of writing. Actually, seeing something, whether it's a piece of film or looking at somebody's experience or a story, and then saying, you know, can you write something for this?
Yeah.
I think it's a good way of writing.
And I have to ask, if you went through Kingsman training, who would get through? Who'd get selected out of you three, do you think?
I think he would, wouldn't he?
No, I think Gary would.
He's good at everything.
I think Gary would. I think Gary's probably Mr. Fit out of all of us.
Mr. Fit?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You like the gym, though, don't you? You go for a breakfast.
You go for breakfast at the gym.
Yeah. I did join the gym once and used to go and have breakfast every morning.
But I mean, they're jumping out of planes. Have you got a fear of heights? I mean, how would you deal with that kind of extreme?
Any of us done that?
I've never done it, and it's not one of the things that's on my bucket list, to be honest with you. I'm a bit scared of my parachute not coming out.
So you probably wouldn't win.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be the one stood in the plane.
I don't want to do it.
Maybe I would take it after all.
And when you were filming the video, you didn't fancy trying any of the stunts yourselves?
We weren't asked to, were we?
No.
I'd have been up for a few stunts.
No, we'd love to get more involved. I'd say. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was great to be doing that. I mean, Howard did jump up and smash his cymbal, didn't he, at one point? Which is.
That was a really hard
An
stunt.
opened your umbrella.
An opened umbrella.
That's really badass.
Yeah.
As far as I went.
And we walked down that street.
Yeah.
I showed my wife our acting of us walking, and they looked back on the walking down the street. She said we looked like we're...
I always get laughed at when I do that, when I look round and I go...
So bad. It's so bad. I'm telling you, they put the worst one. We did that really well about 40 times. And they put the one that really looked a little bit really bad acting in. I mean, it was all...
It's not going to get us in the new Star Wars, that is it?
It's not going to get us in, no. And maybe a stormtrooper.
Yeah, that's right.
And there are a few references to James Bond in the film. Would you ever consider writing a Bond theme as Take That?
Oh God, I'd love to do a Bond theme.
Yeah.
Love a Bond theme.
I think movies in general it's an exciting area for us because they don't come around very often. These sort of films, you know, you feel like it's, especially with Kingsman, it feels like if they're not shooting the follow-up now, they should be, because it feels like it's going to go on for years. This does become like a franchise in the way that James Bond has been. And I think anything that's British, grown like Kingsman and James Bond, we'd be really proud to be a part of.
Who's your money on for the next Bond theme? I know there's a lot of talk about it. Sam Smith.
Is there? Oh, he'd be brilliant. Yeah, I'd say him. Yeah, get him in. He'd be good.